Hello, my crafty friends. My name is Denise Becker, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from sunny Florida. I do apologize, y'all, for not being on. I've just had some family issues to deal with, but I am raring to go. And I wanted to make Suzanne, Crafty Sue 519, I just sent her a card, actually 2 cards. And I realized after I did all the prep, I did the wrong card. I'm so sorry, Suzanne. I'll do that next. I think she wanted the B card, and I made the other card, the horizontal center step fold card. So I'm sorry, honey. I'll do that. I'll do that next. But I already got everything prepped for this. Now this is not hard. You need a trimmer that, well, it makes it much easier. I'm using Stampin' Up's trimmer, of course, and I wanted to just show you on the cutting blade there and the scoring blade. This is the lighter color, it's the scoring blade, and this is the cutting blade. There's a little groove, and there's a ruler on this side. So I'll show you why we need to do this. We're not going to start cutting at the top. We're going to come in 1 inch and down 1 inch. So this way I can align that little groove to the 1 inch mark and know I'm in the right spot, okay? So I hope you can see that, that little groove right there and the ruler. That's why that's important, okay? So what we're going to, oh, I'm sorry. First of all, I'm using the Horse Sleigh, which is just fabulous. I love it. I got this on the online exclusives, and it's just wonderful. So be sure you check those out. There's always new product coming and going, and I absolutely love this. And I'll show you everything I've done. I did a lot of prep work, so this doesn't take forever because I tend to go overboard. But that's really cool dies. The sleigh and the snowbanks that I've used, and the horse and the sleigh, and it's just really, really cute. Really cute. Love this stamp set. Absolutely love it. And I know I'm going to be using this a lot. Yeah, so Horse and Sleigh, and that's on the online exclusives. What I'm using for this, this is not my design. This is from Lynn Starzle, and I will leave a link to her channel so you can watch her channel too as well. And my contact information to Stampin' Up. If you'd like a catalog or any information, just contact me right away, and I'll be happy to help you. I would be honored and happy to be your demonstrator. Okay, so what we need is half of a piece of cardstock, which is 8.5 by 5.5, and on the 5.5 inch side, put it up this way, okay? And now bring it over to the 1 inch mark, okay? Wait a minute, hold on. Am I doing this right? Yeah. Over to the 1 inch mark, okay? Line it up. Another good thing about Stampin' Up is this trimmer is it's got lines to show you all the way down, so you can pretty much line it up pretty good. Now, what you need to do is come down, and like I said, you can't see it because it's on this side. But what I'm doing is aligning, and I have a little, because my lighting is so bad, I have this little flashlight just to make sure I'm at the 1 inch, whoop. Let me just lift this up. So we'll go to the 1 inch line, okay? And now I'm gonna align this at the 1 inch mark over here, because we're coming down 1 inch. We're not starting over here. We're not, we're coming down 1 inch and over 1 inch, okay? It's not hard, y'all. I promise you it's not hard. Now, once I've aligned that up and I know I'm in the right spot, I'm gonna come down to the, let me get my measurements right, 5 1/4 mark. That's all we're cutting. And I can see right over here, right here, I want to put this over here so I can see it, the 5 1/4 mark, and I'm going to cut down to the 5 1/4 mark, okay? That's it. Lift it up, Now we're going to go to the, let's see, 4.5 inch 4.5 inch, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come up here, we're going to align this at, let me make sure this is totally aligned at the 1 inch mark. Okay, very simple. I will be honest, the first one I messed up because I didn't come over here to this side to start. Okay, so 1 inch down to 5 1/4. We're going to cut 5 1/4. Okay, that's all the cutting we do. That's it. Now I'm going to get my cutting blade out of the way, and we're going to do our scoring. Now I'm going to bring up my score blade, and you see we're going to come to the 1 inch, and we're going to score from the cut line up to the edge, and from this cut line down to the edge. Okay, so just line it up. That's why this also has the little groove on the side that I can line it up, and we're just going to score just like that. Okay, and I'm going to bring it down here to the cut line. Let me line it up and score to the edge. Okay, now we're going to move it to the 2 inch mark. Okay, and do the same thing. I'm going to line this up at the 1 inch mark. That is the cut line also. You can see that. It really is not hard, y'all. It looks it, but it is not. And we're going to do the same thing. Just score to the cut line. I'm going to bring it back down here to the bottom cut line, and I'm going to score to the bottom edge. Okay. Now we're going to bring it over to the 4 1/4, because that would normally, when you're making an A2 size card, this would be half of the card. So, and this time, instead of scoring up here, I went down a little bit too much, but that's no big deal. Don't worry about that. We're going to score from cut line to cut line. So that means we're coming down 1 inch, and we're going to, come up 1 inch from the bottom. But I'm going to line this up with the score line, and we're going to score at 4 1/4 in between the cut lines. Okay? Now, we're going to pick this up again, and I'm going to move it over to 5 1/4. Is that right? Yeah, because we're coming over another inch. Okay. We're moving it over to the 5 1/4, and the end of the cut line, we're going to do the same thing as we did over here. We're going to line it up I'm going to line this up at the cut line, or my one, let me make sure I can see that good. My eyes are not too swift. And I'm going to line it up at the 1 inch mark, and I'm going to go up. Okay, and same thing on the bottom. I'm going to go to that cut line, line it up. You can see it down here. I'm just lining up this little mark. Oh, and I'm over here too as well. I'm just lining it up so I can score down to the bottom. That's it. That's it. That's it. I will leave Lynn's channel. You could watch hers as well. Just pause the video, but I'm telling you, this is not a hard to make. It's very easy. There's a lot of faux step cards out there too. Now folding it is what looks like it's kind of I got a little mixed up with the folding. Now let me see. This is half, and we're gonna bring this, that's it. Okay, so we're gonna kind of fold it in half and then bring these little sides in, see, and it just lies flat, and there's your horizontal step fold card. It's that easy. It's really easy. Just, listen, I made 3 of these, so I did totally mess up the first one because I know what I did wrong, and then I forgot to score at the 2 inch mark. It was ridiculous, but whatever. Just if you want to practice on some paper you're not really crazy about, do that first, but it's really not hard. And then really give it a good burnish so it stands up nicely. okay? That's it. That is how you make, see, there you go. I'd already made one over here. I didn't show you in the beginning. That's how it would look. So just like that, and there we go. And now you decorate it any way you want. So I'm using, this is for the inside. I've already done a lot of prep work. Down here, I cut, give me your measurements. That would be 1 inch by 5.5. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Where's my design? Oh, good grief. Yeah, I believe this, yeah, it's 5.5, yeah. Where it's gonna cover up practically the whole bottom, okay? 1 by 5.5. And now I did stamp these little like, you know, little marks on the paper, and then first, and in what did I use for that? What ink? Smoky slate. And then I used these two little this die and this die, these little snowbanks, and I cut those out, and I glued them on only at the very bottom. You want this open up top, so we're gonna put our little horse and sleigh. It's gonna kind of go, you know, slide in a little bit. So only put your adhesive on the very edge, okay? And this way, and then I stamped and die cut and used my blends and colored the little horse and sleigh. And I did cut out the little in silver metallic paper, the I don't know what you call this. What is that called? The runner, I think. I'm not sure. And this little tiny, I used this little runner right here and this little curly Q thing right there to put on top of the sleigh. So just that. And then I put Wink of Stella on it. So that's all I did with that. Okay. So here's our 1 by 5.5, and then I die cut, you know, this and colored, then die cut. That's how I like to do it. And then I added the little accents. Okay. So we can go ahead and put that on. Now I like to kind of open it up. It just, for me, it makes it easier. I'm just going to open it up, and I'm going to attach the white piece, the 1 by 5.5, and I will leave measurements below too. I should have made a diagram for you, because this way you could have really, and this goes to the to the very bottom. I want to cover the whole front and all the way to the bottom. Let me make sure that's not peeking. Yep, it was. Get it nice and even. There we go. Okay. So that's all I did there. No, I should have put some Wink of Stella. I will. And then, let's see. First, before we put our little sleigh on, I need to decorate, I think. Yeah. I need to decorate the first panel. Now, I'm using, oh, good grief. I didn't even show you the paper. Yeah, and it also comes with these white, gold, and copper little snowflakes. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous, gorgeous. The paper's gorgeous. I use this piece of paper right here to do, you know, I cut around that to fit inside here. Now you can just what was her name? I'm sorry, Lynn did. She cut. She did not back it in anything. I backed this in gold. I just liked the look of it. And then I used. You can order this from the annual catalog. It comes in a pack of 3, and this is Metallic Enamel Effects Basics. It comes in silver, gold, and black. And I just used the just a drop, just a tiny little drop. And where the little lights were, I just put a little tiny drop, you know, just to accent it, just to add some brightness. And the same thing on the panels. And what I did was cut around, you know, and this was, I cut at 7/8 by 3. I believe Lynn cut hers at 3/4 by 3. I wanted less of a border. I could have backed it in gold, but, you know, it's okay. I just went ahead and just cut it just a little bit bigger. And I just cut it wherever, you know, whatever you want to show. That I wanted I wanted the little trees to show with the little lights on them. See, like that. So I cut around. I know it's hard to see with my poor lighting, but I wanted the little trees to go on the side like this. So that's going to go there. The sleigh's going to go in there. And this one is 3. Now I cut mine at this, the gold I cut at 3 3/8 by 3 1/8. And then this I cut at 3 1/8. Wait a minute. Hold on, what did I cut that at? I'm sorry. Oh, good grief. I went 1/8 of an inch shorter. Lynn did 1/4. So yeah, 3 1/8 by 3. Okay? And make sure, you know, you want this 3 1/8 by 3, so one side is a little bit bigger, so make sure you cut it out in the proper orientation. So, you know, you don't want it to cut it this way, you know, and it wouldn't even fit. So just pay attention to that. But I just wanted to back mine in gold. I just thought that looked pretty cool. And I'm one for, I don't know when to stop, you know. I'm one of those. I never know when to stop. I just keep on and on and on. Lynn did not do, I did way more decorating than she did. But I like it. That's me. That hurt my ear. Oh. Yeah. Bleeding in my ear. That's nice. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, gosh. I should have. Oh, boy. This should have gone down first. Maybe that's why Lynn didn't back it, because, oh, brother. I'm sorry. Here, I see I'm putting it on the wrong way. I'm putting it on the wrong way. Good grief. I'm off. I'm telling you, I'm off today. There we go. There we go. I'm putting it in the right direction. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I think this is so cute. I just love this. Look at this little house with the little red Christmas door. Lynn used red too, and I thought that was just absolutely perfect. I was thinking, oh, I gotta put that down. Blue, but no, I like the red just to accent the little door and the sleigh. I love it. I think it's so cute. Look at how cute that is. And then we're gonna put our little side panels over here. And I'll leave a little border. And these I cut, like I said, at 7/8 by 3. 7/8 by 3. And I'm just gonna leave a little border in here. You won't be able to see it at the bottom. I could have cut it a little tiny bit longer, but you won't tell. You cannot tell because this folds up. I think Lynn did the same cut. I think she did 3 3/4 by 3. I did 3 and what'd I say? I don't remember what I said. I did, I'll measure it for you because I'm telling you, I'm not thinking clearly today. I cut them at 7/8 by 3, okay? 2 of those. Actually, if you want to decorate the inside like I am, you'll cut 2. But I'm using different ones, so however you want to do it. It's however you like it. Whatever makes you happy. I already did the inside. Let's see, what else? Okay, so here's my little sleigh. And I'm going to kind of, see that's the reason I put the adhesive only on the bottom was so I could stick the little sleigh and the little horse's foot, see, underneath that little snowbank. Isn't that cute? So I'm just going to put adhesive. Now you can use your tear and tape. Well, I probably wouldn't use tear and tape, but maybe a glue runner, you know, adhesive runner, seal, something. What is it called? Oh my gosh, I can't even think. You know what I'm talking about, those little glue, adhesive runners. So I'm just going to stick this. Where do I want it? I want it like that. Bring him over a little bit. Oh, and did I tell you all? Yeah, I did stamp those little snow marks or whatever they are. I stamped those first in Smoky Slate. And I used, I used the colors. Stampin' Up! In their paper packs always tells you what colors go with the paper. So I always follow that. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm sorry I'm making the wrong card, Suzanne, but I do love this. Look, and that's how it stands. I know it's hard for y'all to see it that way, but it's so stinking cute. And then I'm going to take some snowflakes, these little cute little snowflakes, which are all over. I don't know why the heck they're like all over the place. Let's see. Let me take this. I think I got 3 packages of these. I said, oh yeah, I'll be using these. Oh, let me just put a tad. Let's see, where do I want them? I want one up here. I'll just use 3. And one over here. And maybe one right down here. I'm weird with the adhesive. No, if you don't know me, I never trust, although these are pretty sticky. These are pretty sticky, so I probably don't have to do this, but for my own sanity, I do. I put a drop of glue just to make sure it does not fall off. So I'm going to use a big white one there, and I'll come over here and use a little white one up here. These are so cute. Oh my gosh, I love this. Online exclusives. Check them out. And I just got my order today out of the new mini catalog, and I don't even know if I'm allowed to show you now. Anyway, really, really nice stuff. Well, I need some more glue. I'm gonna need it in a second. Okay, so there we go. Outside is done. See, it's not that hard. I mean, it's really not. And you don't have to do whatever you like, whatever you have, whatever stamps or dies or whatever you want to put on there, stickers, whatever. I just like it. I just like this. I thought it was so cute. Now, on the inside, I already did the inside. This is, let me give you this measurement. The inside, well, I tell you, when I write something, 3 by 5 1/4. And I just put Anna Happy New Year to begin with, because I was going to put wishing you a season of cheer, but it was too big. It would have covered up all these. This was just too pretty to cover up. So let me put this. Can I get that underneath that snowbank? Nope, that's okay. No big deal. Darn it, I wanted that underneath there. But that's okay. So it was just too big to put on there, and I said, you know what, I'll just put wishing you a season of cheer, which is in the stamp set, and a happy new year. And then I stamped the little whoop, I'm losing snowflakes. They're falling all over the place. Certainly not in Florida right now. We're on the lookout for a tropical depression in the Gulf right now. Ugh. Tuesday. Don't know what's going to happen, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. So, yeah, so I went ahead and just stamped it on the inside, and I stamped the little bunny and the little bunny tracks. And I did that in crumb cake and smoky slate. I stamped the little footprints, stamped off. I stamped on another piece of paper and then stamped. I didn't want it to be too dark. And then in smoky slate. And I didn't color the little bunny. I guess I could, but not really. I think it's fine. So I just stamped that on there, and that's the inside of the card. Okay? And now I'm just going to open this up, and this is going to go right down here. I hope I'm in frame. I'm not paying attention. Oh, good grief. I'm so bad at that, y'all. I apologize. So I'm always bringing it down to me so I can see it, and I forget every single time. Got a mental block about that. Okay, so, and I'm sorry, I am going to bring this down so I can try to get it as even as I can. There we go. Not bad. The reason I put a little snowflake up there was because I always have an ink spot, you know, without fail. Good grief. Now on the inside, now Lynn left hers plain. I thought it needed a little more. So I took another piece of paper, and the only thing I did with this, isn't that beautiful, was use the metallic enamel effects and made little tiny little snowflakes where there's snowflake marks. And this stuff, when you use just a drop, it dries so quick. So I'm gonna put, now what did I do with the little, oh here they are, the side pieces. Yeah, I thought it needed, where do I go with this? Here. Oh, up here. Wait a minute. Hold on, what am I doing? Am I doing something stupid? Let me see. Oh, right here. That goes there. And then this comes down, so, well, why did my other one look different? Sorry, y'all. So that I'm going to put right there. I think it's very pretty. I love it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Because, yeah, I'm getting confused because of these score marks right there. Yeah, that's going to match up. So let me center this. And this, again, is 3 3/8 by 3 1/8. Okay? Paper's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, my gosh. It's a little 6x6 pack, and it is so pretty. I ordered another one. I said, I know I'll be using that. I love nature scenes. Now let me, I'm sorry, I might have to bring this down just to get it in between these lines, nice and straight. There we go. Hopefully. Now, so these are gonna go right here. See, I'm bringing it up like that. So these are gonna go not up here, but in this little panel right there. And I just cut off, it was the same paper, but I just cut 7/8 by 3. And you'll see when it folds up, it will align. And I didn't back this. I just made a little bigger seam. You could back it. You could put a piece of cardstock or, you know, metallic paper behind it. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. I just thought this was so pretty. Okay, so I need to get that straight. There we go. My little side panels. You see, when it comes up like that, it aligns perfectly. It goes like that anyway. It's not, you don't have to do this. I'm a freak. I'm just going to go out and say it. Now, I also wanted something up here, and I used Misty Moonlight, and I wanted to kind of cover up pretty much the entire top, just like I did on the front. And I also, I don't know if you can tell, I embossed it in this. I just got this today. Oh boy, am I gonna have some fun. Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder that I got from the new mini catalog, and it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if y'all can tell these beautiful snowflakes. Oh my God, it's beautiful. And they're thicker like at the bottom, and then it tapers off, so you could, you know, that could be the top and that the bottom, however you want to do it. I kind of put mine at the bottom because I wanted more snowflakes on this card. So, and I was going to do white, and I said, let me bring in some Misty Moonlight, some more blue instead of white. So I'm going to put that up there. You don't have to. You decorate it however you like it. Lynn did not. I'm just one of those people that does not know when to stop. And I'm going to basically cover, yep, I'm going to cover the whole top. Whoop, 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 I got a little glue right there. I'll get that off. And there we go. It's that easy. And there's the inside of the card, which is just as pretty as the front. That's it. Well, make sure this is dry before you go smashing it down. You'll glue your card together. But I think it's beautiful, and you can do anything with it. Use any stamp set, anything you have. But I think this horse and sleigh is absolutely adorable. I love it, love it, love it. So there you go, y'all. And Suzanne, I'm sorry. I realized after I'd done all this, you know, cut everything out, stamped it, did everything, I said, oh, good grief, she wanted the B card, which is another fun fold and very easy to make. So I hope y'all understood that. I'm going to leave Lynn's channel so you can watch her video too, just in case you didn't understand what I was doing. But I will leave the measurements and my contact information. So y'all, thank you so much for being so patient with me. I truly appreciate that. And I'll see you very soon. I've got to make Suzanne's card for her. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. I appreciate each and every one of you. I forgot to say that. Oh, bye-bye, y'all.